reinforced concrete, and in that we have topic beam column. So now we have first section is given and we have to find out MR. So now you can see section is given on left side and we are going to find out value of MR. Now in this, so we are going to use value of formula of steel. So if we will calculate XU max or XU limit, for Fe415 we have this value that is 0.48 into 300 and this comes 144 millimeters. So as this value is less than 148 and therefore our section is under reinforced. So we have under reinforced section. And as section is under reinforced, so we have to use formula that is of steel and that value comes 42.78 kilo Newton meter. Then we have in this also we have given cross section is given, then we have given value of steel and we have to find out again design moments and XU max. Now here we have that is IS 456 2000 and in that one we have given that is FE 500. So as FE 500 is given, so we are going to get this as 0.46D, which will be XU max. And from this, we are going to calculate value of XU, and which is less than. So we can see over here. So this is my value of XU, same as last problem. Then again check it under reinforced. So we have to again use relate with AST, and that will give us value of MU that comes 158.28 kilonewton meter. Then we have singly reinforced section again, and we have to the limiting value of moment of resistance we have to find out. Now data is given, so we have given that is 0.36 FCK XU max BD minus 0.42 XU because we are interested to find out limiting value. So when we have to find out limiting value means my section is balance section. And then XU max steel is given 415, so we have this will be XU max 0.48D, and this will be my MU limit, means my maximum value as of moment of resistance for the given section. So answer we have C. Then a singly reinforced rectangular section that is given, and we have to find out the maximum number of 16 mm diameter bars. So here we have to first find out AST required and then we have to go for the bars. So now here we are going to design, because we have to design it, and design we always go that is balance section. And in this we will get this as balance section. And in limit state method, my AST should be always less than AST balance, because we are not allowing over reinforced section in case of limit state method, and therefore we have to provide steel less than 1142 millimeter square. Now for 5 bars we have 1005.31 and for 6 bars we have 1206.37. So we have to go for 5 because 6 bar goes more than this. So answer we have 5, that is option is C. Then again a singly reinforced section that is given. The characteristic strengths are given, and adopt the stress block for concrete as given in IS 456 2000 and take limiting value of depth of neutral axis as 0.48. The limiting area of tension steel means again here we have to go for AST balance. Other values are given. By using this we have to calculate value of AST balance. So we will just equate it again same as last problem, and we got this value AST balance that we are going to get as 473.9 millimeter square. So we have 473.9. So we have option is A option. Then the doubly reinforced section is given. 500 mm effective depth is given. Steel area on tension side 2200 and compression side 628. Fe 250 is given, and the stress block parameters for concrete shell as per IS 456, and we have to find out depth of neutral axis. So in this case we have Cu plus Cu of steel, compression steel I can say, that is equal to Tu, and that we are going to use over here 0.36 FCK XUB plus 0.87 Fy minus 0.45 FCK ASC, and that is equal to 0.87 Fy AST. Now here this is clearly given, that is limiting value, and as we have to go for limiting value, so we have Fy 250, FCK we have given, so M20 is given, and then ASC is given, AST is given, Fy is 250, FCK we know, B we know. So we will substitute the value, that will give us value of XU as 160.91 millimeter. Option we have C. Then same type questions, then again I will not go for this one. So same problem we have to continue, and we have to find out in continuation of this, and the same question paper we have actually the moment of resistance. So now once we know XU, then we have this will be mu. Now MR we have calculated, and we are going to be 0.36 FCK XUBW. Now we know all these values, so we have substituted these values, and by substituting these values we are going to get value of MR 209.2 kilonewton meter. So if we will see CU, we have this. So same we have taken, only we have multiplied it by lever arm, D minus 0.42 XU. Then we have, this is force due to steel. So you can see we have force due to steel, and we are going to multiply it by lever arm, which is between tension steel and compression steel. And we got this value as 209.2 kilonewton meter. Option we have, that is B. Then the cross section is given, and the value of XU calculated as per limit state method of IS 456 2000 is, so data is given, and we have to just solve this. Now this is L section, and therefore we have to first consider neutral axis. So answer, keep in mind 236.3. So you can see this is given. So first we have to assume that neutral axis is flange, and by considering neutral axis is in flange, if we calculate this value, then we got value 160.47 millimeters, but our flange is 100 millimeter, so our assumption is wrong. That means now we have our neutral axis in web, and then we have, this will be for, we are going to make it in two parts. One part we have that is rectangular section, and second we have that is of flange. So this you can see we have that is rectangular part 325, that is BW, plus 0.446 into 25, 675 into 100. Here we are assuming that our stress diagram will be in such a fashion that my 0.446 value, this will be till this, and then we have that parabola, and therefore we have considered this 0.446 throughout our flange, and which will gives me value 236.43, and then we will check this value with 3/7 of XU, and in that when our assumption goes correct, because this comes 101.43 and my flange is 100 millimeter only. So as we have 3/7 of XU greater than 100, that means my rectangular block is below flange, and therefore my XU, that is correct, 236.43 millimeters. Now next problem we are with continuation of this. So 236.43, just we have seen answer of this in last slide, that is 236.3. Now we have next, we have to find out ultimate moment capacity for the same, and here we have to multiply by lever arm. So now you can see this. So we have assumed neutral axis in flange, so same we have done, and answer, keep in mind we have 717. So now same that part we have repeated over here, and then we have now MR part. Now you can see this. So first we have considered this rectangular section, and for this rectangular section we have lever arm d minus 0.42 xu, and then we have second part, that is flange without web, and then we have to multiply it by lever arm, which will be d minus df by 2. And here we have considered df because we have 0.446 fck throughout the flange, and from this we are going to get value which will be 716.88 kilonewton meter, just we have seen. Now a reinforced concrete beam of rectangular cross section of breadth 230, and here we are interested to the stirrups have to be provided to carry a shear. So we have to find out shear force, and here we have shear and torsion. So if we will go to IS, then you are going to get, this will be the formula for your combined action of shear and torsion, and from this we will get this value 195.83 kilonewton. This is equivalent shear force. But now we have concrete which will resist some part of the shear, and that will be VUC, and that we are going to calculate by using tau CBD. And tau CBD we are going to get this value that is given 0.48, and therefore 0.48 into B into D, and if we calculate this, then we are going to get this force that is 151.67 kilonewton. So likewise we have to design this stirrup to resist this force 151.67 kilonewtons. Option we have C. Then we have given this and we have to check. So if you will see, the design shear in beam P is 400 and in Q is 750 kilonewton. So question we will see. So given is considered two RCC beams P and Q, each having the section 400 mm by 750 effective depth. D is equal to 715 made with concrete for the reinforcement provided, the grade of concrete used. And now what they have given options, shear reinforcement should be designed for 175 kilonewton for beam P and for Q. So we will go for this and then we will see. For beam P, we have VUC is equal to tau CBD. Now tau C that we have 0.75, this is given, and by tau 0.75 BD we got this value 225. Shear force is given 400, so we are going to get shear reinforcement we have to design for 175 kilonewton. Now here you can see we have this value that is 400 kilonewton, this is shear force, and tau C we have 225. Now we will go for beam Q. So we have VUC tau C max BD, and this value comes 630 kilonewton, and your shear force is 750 kilonewton. That is given for beam Q. Now if my value that is VUC max, this is maximum. If my shear acting on it is beyond this, then I have to change the section. And here we have VUC max is 630 kilonewton only, so it cannot resist 750 kilonewton, and therefore we have to revise the section for Q beam, and then we have answer for this. So we have option that is A, we have to revise Q. Then n factorial maximum bending moment. So we have to go for conditions, and here we have that is 1.2 dead load plus live load, and wind load or earthquake load, whichever is maximum, and that will gives me 372 kilonewton meter. Option is D. Then here we have actually, if we will go delta S, C equal to delta S, we have in solid mechanics that we are going to set over here. And from this, we are going to calculate PS upon PC. Now we have given that is AS upon AC, that is given as 1%. You can see this. So steel equal to 1%, this is given. So that 1% means 1 by 100 and into 10, and that into 100. So we are going to get this value that is equal to 10%. So answer we have D. Then an RC short column with 300 millimeter by 300 millimeter. So we have to use simple formula 0.4 FCK AC plus 0.67 FY ASC, because they have mentioned that is ignoring the reduction in the area of concrete due to steel bars. And therefore we got this value 1069.4 kilonewton, which is option D. Then we have same, that is column, and in this one if we will put the values, we will got value as 818.12 kilonewton. That is for problem 15. Then 16, we have to find out eccentricities for both. So we are going to calculate Ex and Ey, both values. This Ex also we have greater than 20, Ey is also we have greater than 20. So we have to provide Ex 26, Ey 21. So we are going to get this option, that is B. Now this D, unsupported length upon 500 plus this dimension. So once we have Ex, we have D, and then second, if we will go, that is for Y, then we have that is D. So D and B, these two are different. So if value is less than 20, then we have to provide minimum 20. Then we have, this will be equivalent again for equivalent shear and combination. We have once shear force bending moment and then shear force and torsional moment. So just using formula which are given in IS. So we have first equivalent for shear and torsion is 68 kilonewton, option is D. And for moment and shear, we are going to get actually this tau VE less than tau C. So it is designed for MU, not for ME. So if we calculate values, then we are, therefore longitudinal steel is designed for 200 kilonewton meter. So we have to design it, that is for 200 kilonewton meter, which will be option B. So now here we have calculated, actually you have to calculate ME, that is formula is given in IS 456 2000, that I have not calculated, and this it is designed as tau V less than tau C, and therefore we are not for ME, we are going to design it for MU. So these are the questions which are related with your reinforced concrete, and this will complete your reinforced concrete part. Then next time we will go with pre-stressed concrete. So today we will stop here only. Thank you.